Claire Peterson is on a run when memories from her recent past overwhelm her. She is recently separated from her husband, Garrett, news which was not well received by her teenage son, Kevin. Moreover, she hasn't signed the divorce papers despite it being 9 months after the separation. Garrett had been cheating on her with a secretary at his company's home office. Claire is a literature teacher at the local high school where her son also attends. The vice principal, Vicky, is her best friend, and she keeps pushing for Claire to sign the papers. However, Claire explains that Garrett has changed. Claire is celebrating Kevin's birthday when Garrett requests the family to go camping like they used to. Claire is upset as she feels that Garrett is manipulating her to agree. Instead, she proposes that Kevin and Garrett go alone, like a guy's night out. A few days later, Claire is in the garage, urging Kevin to hurry as they have a doctor's appointment. The garage door is jammed, and Claire tries to fix it, but the weight is too much for her. Suddenly, a toned guy arrives and holds the door, saving Claire. The guy introduces himself as Noah Sanborn. He has moved in next door to care for his uncle, who uses a wheelchair. Noah volunteers to fix the garage door, and since Kevin doesn't want to go to see yet another doctor for his allergies, Claire agrees to let the boys hang out while she has coffee with Noah's uncle. Noah helps Kevin deal with his social awkwardness when talking to Allie, a girl he has a crush on. He also learns of some guys who bully Kevin and asks Claire about it. Claire confesses that Kevin had once been stung by a bee and developed an adverse reaction that caused him to pee his pants, earning him a terrible nickname. As the days go by, Claire explains her teaching curriculum to Noah, and the two find they have a mutual love for Homer's Iliad. Vicky meets Noah but feels no teenage boy is interested in classic literature, so something must be wrong with Noah. Claire tells Noah he might join her literature class since he intends to finish school after taking some time off for personal reasons. Noah gifts Claire an original copy of the Iliad. Claire is deeply touched, and it's clear that an attraction is developing between the two. Kevin and Garrett go away for their fishing trip, leaving Claire alone. Claire is in her bedroom when she spots a naked Noah in his house. Claire hides, but Noah walks to the window, knowing that Claire is watching him. Claire dresses up for a double date that Vicky invites her to, but her supposed date pisses her off, so Claire leaves mid-dinner. At home, she's sipping wine when Noah calls her. He has trouble defrosting the chicken, so Claire goes over to help. However, the innocent gesture turns into something passionate as Noah seduces Claire and she succumbs to having passionate sex all night. The following morning, Claire is deeply ashamed of her behavior. She explains to Noah the last night was a mistake and she should have had more control. However, Noah thinks that their night together was incredible and the beginning of a relationship. Claire disputes this, causing Noah to punch the wall in anger. Claire nurses his bruised hand, but Noah asks her to leave. Garrett and Kevin return and have a family dinner. Garrett apologizes for his actions, telling Claire not to throw away their marriage because he made a mistake. Unbeknownst to the couple, Noah watches the two from his window. In school, Claire's principal brings Noah to class. He says this is in response to an email Claire sent asking that Noah be allowed to her class even if she's teaching AP Juniors and Noah is a senior. Claire goes through her emails at home, confirming that she never sent that transfer email. Noah, who is picking up Kevin, taunts her that someone might have hacked her computer, so she needs to change her password. Noah teaches Kevin how to shoot, but aggravates him by mentioning how cheating husbands are the worst. During dinner, Kevin lashes out at his father for being absent in the last 9 months and remarks that he cannot just weasel his way back into their lives as if nothing happened. Kevin joins the boxing club at school with Noah as his trainer. Noah asks about the dinner, saying that Garrett might be using Claire, causing Kevin to fly into a rage. Suddenly, his body goes into shock, but Noah manages to find his EpiPen and help him. Meanwhile, Claire gets some flowers delivered at school. She calls Garrett to thank him, but Garrett has no idea what she's talking about. Consequently, Claire seeks out Noah in the gym. She warns him against such actions and asks if they can start over. Noah is sweetly surprised by this and he agrees to a do-over. That evening, Claire has dinner with Garrett. Garrett starts kissing her, but Claire explains that she's not ready to take him back yet. She also reveals that she doesn't have someone else in her life. It will just take her a while to trust Garrett again. Since Garrett is drunk, he asks to sleep on the couch, and Claire agrees. The following day, after Garrett leaves, Noah approaches Claire and demands to know why she lied to him. Claire tells him to back off, and Noah promises to react. Claire warns Kevin against hanging out with Noah, but Kevin thinks Garrett is manipulating Claire and opts to drive to school with Noah. At school, Kevin's bullies start bothering him. Noah intervenes before one of them can hit Kevin and starts beating him up. Vicky tries to break up the fight, but Noah shoves her to the ground. Noah continues beating the bully until another teacher carries him away. Vicky is furious with Noah for cracking the bully's skull. She discovered Noah had been expelled from his former school for disorderly conduct. However, Noah insults Vicky and threatens her, causing Vicky to expel him. That evening, Vicky takes Kevin to the full fling dance. Luckily, Kevin's date is Allie, as he finally has the guts to ask her out, much to Noah's persuasion. Claire investigates the leakage in the boys' bathroom, only to find cursive graffiti words confessing that someone had sex with her. Noah appears and once again calls out Claire for deceiving him. He attempts to molest her, but Claire hits him on his private parts. She warns him against such threats, citing that it will be her word against his and she will surely win. That night, Claire is woken up by moaning sounds. She looks through the window and sees Noah getting intimate with another woman while all his windows are open. Noah sees Claire looking and smirks. Claire opens her classroom door at school to find many pictures of her and Noah together. The printer is set to keep on printing the lewd photos. Claire quickly shuts the door and starts collecting the papers. Luckily, she fixes the mess before the principal storms in. The principal is worried about Claire, who had been spotted with Noah earlier at the gym. Claire explains that she is okay. After school, Kevin drives Garrett's car home. He speeds up but soon realizes that the brakes aren't working. Fortunately, he hits the emergency brakes and the two emerge from the car unharmed. Claire goes home and finds the boys, including Noah, hanging out. Noah meets her in the kitchen and threatens to show all her friends the pictures and video unless he gives her a chance. Claire goes to Vicky for assistance. A while later, Noah follows Claire in his truck. At an intersection, he sees that Vicky is the one driving Claire's car. He furiously turns around and drives home. It turns out that Claire used this distraction to sneak into Noah's house and delete the sex tape. She finds pictures of herself all over the basement walls, implying that Noah is obsessed with her. She quickly deletes all the photos and videos from the laptop. Strangely, she finds two folders detailing brake instructions on Garrett's car and another one. Claire seeks out a detective who reveals that Noah's parents' car had crashed into an oil tanker, killing both passengers instantly. Noah breaks into Vicky's home and knocks her unconscious. He then lures Kevin and Garrett into the house under the pretense that he is in trouble. Claire calls Vicky's cell to confirm that Noah had murdered his parents, but Vicky asks her to come to her place to talk. This is a pre-recording that Noah had taken of Vicky. Claire rushes to Vicky's house but finds it ominously dark. She goes from room to room looking for Vicky. Vicky's cat startles her, causing her to fall down the stairs. Here, she finally sees Vicky's dead body. Claire rushes to her car and calls 911. Noah appears with a gun before she can explain the situation and drags her out of the vehicle. Claire calls him out for killing his parents, but Noah reveals that his mother had killed herself after discovering his father was having an affair. Consequently, Noah tampered with his dad's car brakes, killing him and his mistress. Noah takes Claire to the barn where Garrett and Kevin are bound. Noah gives Claire an option as he douses the barn in petroleum. She can go with him or choose to die with her family. Claire convinces Noah to include Kevin in the plan, saying that Kevin sees him as a father figure. Noah is taken aback, and Claire uses this moment to stab him with Kevin's EpiPen. Garrett frees himself and starts fighting with Noah, but the latter shoots him. As the barn catches fire thanks to Noah, Kevin frees himself and fights Noah but is quickly overpowered. He's about to shoot Kevin when Claire drops an engine on him, instantly ending his life. Claire and Kevin drag an injured Garrett out of the barn just as the cops arrive. Garrett is rushed to the hospital. The film ends with Claire and Kevin comforting each other now that the nightmare is over. Do leave a comment telling us your favorite part of the movie. Hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next recap. Until next time, folks, take care and goodbye.